Well, blessed, beautiful souls, welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the comments, the sense of community on our channel. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so, so much. So a little bit about myself. I am a twin and physical essence of my twin now. After a separation, we migrated back to each other in physical in 3D. So I channel everything in a journal. I strictly flip the cards for my own entertainment purposes. The cards always resonate with the journal. So today is a full moon in here in Canada, and it was at 5:51 a.m. And this moon is a very, very good moon. It's you're manifesting and you're going to prosper. So very, very good things. There's a lot of miscommunication in the past, and all of that is ending, and there's new beginnings and prosperous and manifesting good things. Other things that I have here is this morning at about 5:55 a.m. ironically, I was just coming back into the house, and two ducks flew over me very, very, very low. And ducks are about adaptation, curiosity, grace, happiness, joy, mysticism, opportunity, spirituality, survival, self-expression. So search for your inner guide or your inner being, and there's answers there. And there's some healing there for your inner being and your self-expression. And also, I seen the crow, and I saw the dove this morning as well. They both fly past, and I firmly believe these are messages that are meant for you. I'm a messenger on this journey, that's all. Meant to dismantle, debunk the untruths out there, and just come with the truth of this journey. So there's so much more in here, as you can see. I leave that little bit out because, as I said, it's for my own entertainment purposes, and the cards always resonate. I do masculine energy. I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number, and what is in the masculine's heart space as of the moment. And I'm going to see if this comes out. Live in the moment, live in the now. Don't be a prisoner of the past, nor a prisoner of the future, because it steals the moment of now. So this is what's in their current heart space, and I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. And if we're followed, I'll take it. And if not, I'll just ask for 3 cards, please. And if it's 2, I'll take it. If it's not, I'm going to ask for 2 cards, please. So this is in their current heart space. I love this. I'm going to ask for 1 card, please. Very, very great message. Divine door and truth. I have the truth. The truth is coming. The masculine has faced his truth and his inner and self-expression. That's what I have written down. And that door, they're ready to open that door and come forward through to their divine feminine. They're very, very, very close. They're being pushed, especially after this energy, this new moon, this full moon energy, and the manifestation. They're manifesting love for their divine feminine, and it's beautiful, and the truth is coming. One of the biggest regrets they have is not speaking the truth and how they truly felt. When you come into your twin, you both have that, I want to say, robust love, beautiful love, raw, pure, and vulnerable. And the masculine energy was just not ready to face the truth of the feelings that they had within themselves. It was always there, but the ego interfered, and that door is opening, and that truth is coming. Passion, past lives. When you come to each other, and whatever essence you come into each other, whether it be online, whatever essence, you come in at the divine time to each other when it's meant to be. And there is passion. There is the utmost passion there. If you had intimacy, it's a passion that you've never had, and you just flow to each other like effortlessly, and energetically you're just drawn to each other, and there's that passion. And there's the masculine energy has this passion for this divine feminine like they've never had before, and they have passion to move forward. They have passion to tell the truth. There's so much passion in them right now, and they know that this is a past life connection, and they're dreaming of this past life connection, but they know that it's come to them, and it's beautiful, and I love it so very much. And I can't believe this past life card came out, because it's so crazy how this energy works within myself. I'll get up in the morning and I'll start meditating, and certain words, certain things come, and past life was one of them today. And as soon as the crow flew past me, I instinctively thought a past life. So these messages are meant for you. Yeah, so a little bit different message here, just what's in their heart space. And that one fell, so I have to take it. It just fell right on the floor. And if it's 3, I'll take it. It's not. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. It's crazy how these cards come out. I just cannot. I just literally said those words. I'm trapped in the vortex of the low vibration in the 3D world. Some of the masculine energy, as they peel away the layers of their false self, they're trapped in their ego, and that is it's difficult to peel away the layers of your false self. But what I have is, you have to. And the ego is a very hard thing to dismantle, and it's one of the most difficult things in this journey. And that's where people get stuck, blocked, whatever, because the ego wants to win. And it's hard to be vulnerable without your ego. But they're peeling those layers away, and they're getting to their inner authenticity, their true self. That's why the truth card came out. They have no choice but to move forward, and it's beautiful. And our love is pure, raw, and vulnerable, and you are my best friend. Passion, pure, raw, vulnerable. This love is vulnerable. And, excuse me, especially when you're in physical separation, it's very vulnerable. It's tough. It's hard. You're like, why? You know? But the masculine energy knows that it's there's ultimate passion there between the two of you. And this card keeps coming out. You're my best friend. This is the 3rd time now this has come out. So the masculine energy feels like you're, like the divine feminine is their best friend. They've shared things with you that they've never shared with anybody else. Why? Because it's the comfort. They feel comfortable around you. They're their true selves when they're around you. And they're vulnerable, but they're trusting of you. And it's beautiful. Okay, if they could say anything to their feminine energy, what would it be? And again, it's just energy. I have a video. I think it's Twin Flame Traps. It talks about masculine and feminine energy. So you can identify with what energy you are, because sometimes you get trapped thinking you're one or the other. And I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. You cannot? No, that's 2. Just that Cycles card, just... I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. Thank you. I cannot believe this. Can't believe this either. It's too much. So as I alluded to earlier, cycles ending, manifesting new beginnings, prosperous new beginnings. The cycles are ending, feminine, and the masculine wants you to know this. It's been coming out quite frequently in the messages that I've been delivering, that these cycles are ending, and the truth is coming to you finally. I'm just as impatient sometimes as you are, because I just want you to see the light of each other. Self-love, self-expression, inner love, inner peace. All of this is the masculine energy is feeling a love for themselves that they've never felt before. And you brought that into their lives, and they're forever grateful. And they're in that self-loving mode, which is beautiful, because this is a journey of self-love of oneself. And once you get to that self-love, you're free of ego. You're free of all of these restrictions, these labels, this blocks of life. So it's unbelievably magical. And unconditional love, I cannot believe this. I specifically wrote this in my journal today about unconditional love and how the masculine energy has unconditional love for the feminine energy and vice versa. Unconditional love is soul love. And we have to walk the footsteps of unconditional love, no matter how difficult it may be. We are, twins are meant to mission the word of unconditional love, believe it or not. And that's loving freely without ask nor condition. And it's unconditional love is to the inner depths of the core of the soul. And when you come to each other, you have that love for each other, and you truly begin to identify with what unconditional love is. Because if you think about it, you're on a roller coaster ride of emotions, but you will always, always love your twin unconditionally. And sometimes you're frustrated and angry and you can't do this anymore, but you still have that love in your soul. So it's beautiful. And the masculine energy has nothing but unconditional love. They're at self-love and nature. They are out in nature, and when you're out in nature, you get the most beautiful signs and the most important answers to the questions that you're having. And they've been spending a lot of time out in nature, and they've been coming to their truths and their inner authenticity. And feminine energy, they want you to know that maybe there's something you're seeking, and maybe you need to get out into nature and just breathe and meditate, and all of the messages will come. Every time I went out into nature when I was in physical separation, and I just listened to the silence of nature and looked at the beauty of nature, the most profound answers would come. And it was crazy. And I wasn't even really looking for them. I was just enjoying the moment and grounding the energy. So please get out into nature. You'll get the answers you're seeking, especially today, if you're hearing this message. Different kind of message again. If they could say anything, what would they say to the feminine energy? I just feel like they're in a very good heart space right now, the masculines. I cannot. Two cards, please. Too much. Very good message again. I'm seeing the signs and the synchronicities, and that's primarily because the masculine is out in nature, and something's guiding them to go to nature and ground their energy, and they're getting all these signs and syncs, and they're slapping them in the face. Separation is just an illusion. Break free. We are always together in 5D. It truly is an illusion. It's a label. And labels are ego. And the moment you put a label on something is the moment you're robbing yourself of your inner peace. So break free of that illusion. You're always together. This is one of the most profound connections you will ever encounter. And when you come into each other, you experience all sorts of crazy, wild things, and awakening, and 5D, fifth dimension. It's like you surpass the fourth dimension. You go from 3 to 5 instantaneously, and the fourth doesn't even exist. You accelerate all the way up there. Why? Because God, divine universe, thinks you're ready, and you've been selected, and it's beautiful. And again, I lie awake manifesting our love. They're in self-love mode, unconditional love, truths. They're manifesting. That's what I have here, manifestation. So they're manifesting, and they want you to know that they're manifesting your love. But please be patient. I'm healing inner childhood wounds. That's what I help with, is self-expression, inner guide, inner child. It's about healing, and they want you to know that they're still healing those wounds. But you know what the beautiful part of it is? They're healing those wounds. And healing is a very, very important part of this journey. So, what is the overall energy of this beautiful connection? Today's a very, very, very important day to get out and manifest. Because of the full moon, your manifestations will be very powerful. Careful what you manifest. Do not manifest separation, because you will invite that into your life. I cannot believe this. Sorry, it fell on the floor. Just gonna grab it here. Grab this one too. I just want to jump on the floor today. So infinity possibilities. Once you awaken, ascend to higher consciousness, you realize that there's infinity possibilities, and primarily because you're going through all of this telepathy, and that card just came out. We're always connected in 5D. Very, very telepathically aligned, energetically aligned. And I have this trigger that you're triggering this love for each other. And you can feel the energy of your twin, and sometimes you can even hear their thoughts. You can feel their thoughts, and they come to you, and it's so random. You just start hearing, mostly primarily energetically aligned, like you just feel your energy, like you have this loving energy going back and forth. And nostalgia, I feel more, it's feminine energy here. The feminine energy is feeling very nostalgic, especially if you're in your physical separation. You're remembering all of the good times, the passion, just everything. And you're nostalgic. You're thinking of what the future will hold, what you want to do together. And it's very, very beautiful. It's natural. It's very natural on this journey to be nostalgic. Even the music is just bringing back all of the fond memories that the both of you shared together. And the mask, this came out earlier, and I believe both of you are peeling away the false layers of yourself, and that mask of your false identity is coming off. And you're getting to your true self, and this self-expression, and this you're getting the inner wisdom and the visions on how to move forward on this journey, and it's beautiful. I love it all so very much. Always resonates. And lastly, different message here. Overall energy. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like this is a gift because of the pain the separation causes, but it truly, truly is. I know I thought it was, is this a gift or a curse? But I quickly realized it was a gift. This is the overall energy. I love this so much. Basically what I said, ascending to higher consciousness, and when you ascend to a higher consciousness, you're trying to find yourself. When you're peeling back those layers, the mask of your false self, you're actually finding your true authenticity and self-expression. I cannot believe this stuff comes out the way it does. It's insane. I've tried to test so many times, but I cannot find the courage to hit send. I feel like this is both energies. You're both looking at pictures of each other on the phone, and that's where the nostalgia card comes out. And I feel like both of you are struggling. You want to text each other so badly, but the ego is interfering. And whenever it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Nothing will, if you're meant to come together in physical essence, nothing will stop that. Because the divine, God, universe, however it resonates for you, will always guide you to each other in the perfect time and divine time. But the two of you right now are just, I feel like just looking at each other's pictures on the phone constantly. And when I was in your physical presence, I was my true authentic self. That's where the passion, the best friend, everything comes in. You shared things with each other that you've never shared with anyone in each other, like never shared with anyone. But your twin, you feel natural and you feel like your authentic self. And for some reason, you know, for each of you, you know that there is no judgments being passed. You're just true, and I love it all so much. Such a beautiful message. The work is being done, and that just warms my heart to no end. So I'm going to do wisdom today. 4 cards as it relates to twins. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. That's 2. I don't know what's going on with these today. They're just jumping out. Maybe it's the full moon. Oh, sorry. Okie dokie. Yeah, the cards have lots of energy today. Okay, 2 cards, please. Thank you. So this is the overall energy, just a different message. So we have observer, and I have this Y, and I believe that some of you are just you're looking at this connection, and I want to say your mind is consuming the connection with the question why. Why did you come into my life? Why did you come in to leave? Why? This isn't fair. This is the greatest love that I've ever had, and you came in, and now you know, it's just that this question is the nemesis to the journey, because the more you ask the questions, the harder it becomes. It truly does. You have to just break free and accept that this is a divine connection, and that it's divinely guided, and you just have to stop asking the question why. And the masculine energy is asking those same questions, but they're coming to the truth. Why? Because they're meant to. You both are meant to come to the truth of oneself and the truth of each other, and it's beautiful. And I have this time to go and mending. As I said, endings. It's time to go. Move on. New beginnings. And as you have the momentum forward, the mending, the healing. The mending is these 2 children here. And the one message that came out from the masculine energy is, please be patient with me. I'm healing my inner child, mending. And that is beautiful. And they're letting go of those cycles. Time to go. The cycles card came out. It's all beautiful, and I love it all so very much. So that's that. And I feel like I want to give one healing card today. That's what the guidance is to give one healing card. And I'm just going to ask for one card, please. It's too many. One card, please. One card, please. These ones are hard to work with. I cannot believe this. Okay. So this card is number 21. It's healing. There's healing. This is a journey of healing oneself. You come in, you trigger each other, to awaken, to heal. And the masculine energy is in healing mode right now. Whenever you're healing, it's momentum forward. And I love it. And the last message I have for you is a loving message for you to take today. I love these messages. They're all so beautiful. And it is one message, please. One card. Here's the front, back. And it says, the love that emanates from my beloved's heart is a light that stems from the mind of God, Goddess. Through each other we can become one. I give thanks for the endless blessings. That is you. That's exactly it. We become one. When you navigate forward on this journey, you realize that we are all one. Unit is one. And it's beautiful, and I love it all so much, and I love you all so much. And again, if this resonates, kindly thumbs up, hit the notification bell, subscribe, comment. It truly does help. Have a great day, folks.